Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This presentation is brought to you by Mr. Abdullah Sabida in conjunction with Mr. Ahmad Hassan. Today's lesson we are going to learn about subject-verb agreement, and we're gonna see how the subject and the verb work together. Let's see in the next slides. Subject-verb agreement. What rings in your mind when you hear of the subject-verb agreement? Question that you may ask yourself: do I need an S at the end of the verb, or should I leave the S off? This presentation covers maintaining agreement between subject and verbs. But before we do this, the topic details are as shown, and the objectives of this lesson are as follows. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to: 1. Define the subject and the verb and the predicate. 2. Choose the correct form of the verb. 3. Learn the rules to form sentences keeping the agreement between the subject and the verb. A subject-verb agreement item on an objective test might look like this. Sample item: ants and bears dash very different creatures. Choices is A is B, R, and C, no change is necessary. Now, reasoning out how to answer this question. 1. As we say that a subject must work together with a verb. Now, looking at this sentence, the subject is in plural, therefore the verb should be in plural. And if the subject was in singular, then the verb should have been also in singular. With that guide, you can answer this item. Ants and bears are very different creatures. If you choose B as your answer, then you are right. So when we put in the blank space the verb are, then it's correct. Ants and bears are very different creatures. The sentence makes sense. Agreement in a nutshell: the elephant trumpets for a peanut. Elephant is a singular subject. Therefore, you need a singular verb, and the singular verb here is trumpets. In a normal form, the verb trumpet is without S. So to make it singular, we add S. If I have more than one elephant, that is 2, 3, and more, then I will have my subject in plural, and my verb should also be in plural for the subject and verb to agree. For example, the elephants trumpet for peanuts. Elephants with an S to make it a plural, so the subject is in plural, and I omit S on the verb, and the verb becomes a plural in plural form. In the present tense, singular verbs end in the suffix S. Plural verbs do not. If you are using present tense verb and it's a singular, then you have to add an S. And if you are using present tense verb and it's in plural, you do not need an S. 2 or more singular nouns joined by and make a plural subject. Like in this sentence, Malik and Hisham play special game as friends. Malik and Hisham makes a plural subject. Therefore, you need a plural verb. Because there is no S at the end of play, you know it is a plural verb. Another case: when each or every precedes two or more singular nouns joined by and, you have a singular subject. Every chicken wing and beef rib sits untouched on Dana's plate. Because there is an S at the end of sit, you know it is a singular verb. Use caution with these three conjunctions: either or, neither nor, and not only but also. Not only the boss but also her employees wish the shift would end. If you flip the two subjects so that employees is next to the verb, then wish will work in this sentence. These indefinite pronouns are always singular, even when they seem plural. Example: each, either, neither, anyone, anybody, anything, everyone, everybody, everything, no one, nobody, nothing, someone, somebody, something. These are called indefinite pronouns, and they are always singular even when they seem plural. Like in this case, everyone on earth. When you hear of this phrase, it sounds that we have more than one person, billions of people, but in a really sense, in fact, the word everyone, however, is still singular. So you need a singular verb if you have this kind of a singular subject. Students, beware of interrupting phrases such as well as, along with, together with, including, in addition to, especially. A sentence like this: the squirrel as well as the pigeon keep an eye on Sammy, the sneaky cat. Now, if we omit the interrupting phrase, our new sentence will read as: the squirrel keeps an eye on Sammy, the sneaky cat. This sentence might sound right, but it is completely wrong. I would like you to attempt this quick test. The direction of the test are as follows. In the items that follow, choose the option that corrects an error in the underlined portions or blank space. If no error exists, choose no change is necessary. Show me how great you are. In item 1, you read the sentence and reason out which part of it is it's underlined for you already. So see what corrections you can make if the subject to make the subject agree with the verb. So if at all you chose your choice as A, then it's the correct choice. The sentence will read as: in the cabinet are the tools that you will need to unclog the bathroom sink. Choice question 2, you'll do the same, and if at all you made to choose your choice as C, once again that's the correct choice, and the subject of this sentence will be agreeing with the verb for choice C. Item 3, again reason out and see if you'll be able to find your choice as A. It's the correct choice, and the sentence will read as: at the pet store, each iguana, mouse, and gerbil tries to climb the walls of its glass cage. This is how your answers should be. If you got them all right, congratulations. With that, we come to an end of our presentation, and I appreciate each and every student that took part in this presentation. I believe that it will help you to solve your exercise without any difficulty. Thank you.